We're in the Shankill Women's Centre today. We're going to be looking at the materials for our new build, which hopefully is going to be up in a couple of years' time up in Lanark Way in the Shankill. We're going to be looking at materials like brick and the window frames and the outside area. And we're also going to be looking at branding, the way we brand the new centre and the new logo.
Today we've got together with our architect from Todd's Architect and with the two ladies from the branding company. Today we were looking at colour schemes, designs, different sort of logos and things up for debate, because obviously we were very interested in keeping our history and our nod to the hummingbird, because we've had a hummingbird building before, we've had a hummingbird logo. And it's very important to us that the hummingbird represents the women that we support, because the hummingbird is told it can't fly, and we tell women you can fly and we're going to help you to fly.
So we've been working with the Shankill Women's Centre since 2015, and in the last year we're trying to bring their scheme to life. And a part of that process is showing the women what they're getting in the centre itself, but also showing them how the building will look when it's done.
The board are meeting tonight for to look at the final plans for the new build, which has been ongoing from 2015. And the reason for the new build is for shared space. We don't have the room to expand anymore. We don't have the room for the classes or the childcare. We'd had to break out into two different buildings for our childcare. So we need this building so badly. That's why it's on board at the minute. And that's why we need it, because we don't have the space.
We're looking to have more activities, so once there's that space that we can use, we're hoping to utilise it and put more programmes on for the women and create them relationships, deepen them even further and get more people involved.
The plans look absolutely fabulous. It's a brilliant building. We've looked at all the different types of structures that are going into it, the materials that get into it, and it's all very modern.
Shankill Women's Centre is a gem in Belfast. It's so well known. It's so well known by all cultures and communities, and it provides such fabulous services, particularly in the areas of training, family support, health and well-being, and protecting the most vulnerable. So to see Shankill Women's Centre finally having this home of their own, right beside an interface, so it's going to change the outlook in relation to that. It's part of the community, but it's also part of wider Belfast. So to see them having their purpose-built facilities all under one roof, a one-stop shop for services for women, families, and it doesn't matter where you come from, what community background or what culture, Shankill Women's Centre is going to be a great central place to come for all your support needs.
This building has been 10 years in the making before it's got to this. We can see it now, it's coming together, and in 3 or 4 months' time there's going to be cladding, there's going to be brick, and it's going to look more like a building rather than just brick and mortar on the ground and muck on the ground.
I think obviously Protestants, Catholics majority will be the main users of the centre, but I do think there will be other ethnicities, other races and stuff. Obviously it's clear in some religions some women don't get as much support as our country does, so it would just be probably nice for the centre to offer some support to those women who aren't getting support from maybe their own background.
I think when we talk about that, when we talk about good relations work, I mean, communities have been well ahead of the game. I mean, they've been doing this for many, many years. I mean, Betty and the women here at the Shankill Women's Centre have been working with different community organisations from across Belfast. And I think that giving assets like this over, really investing in that kind of work shows that we take those kind of initiatives seriously. I think that's what it's all about. It is about empowering local women. It is about empowering local community development. And I think with the different aspects of the work that we'll see taking shape within the the new Shankill Women's Centre here, it will be truly transformational. We're giving them a state-of-the-art building like this to allow them to be able to work and to continue to help this local community grow. I think that's what it's all about. It is the positive work that goes on in the city of Belfast right across different communities, and it is about bringing people together and allowing them to have that space to continue to create the city of Belfast that we all want to be proud of.
It has been a wee bit of a labour of love. So this project started way back in 2006 when we first took the plans on for the Shankill women themselves. And then obviously when the peace funding came in and it developed in the Shankill Shared Women's Centre, there was a lot of involvement and changes that we had to make to the plans. And I think one of the big things that we wanted to make sure was that the building's set within its context. So the way the building is laid out is that we have the reception as you come in with an exhibition space, so you get the first impressions of what the centre does. On the left hand side we've got the cafe where you can get a cup of tea or coffee, or you can actually have a full meal. And that extends into a large multifunctional hall which can be used for large events. And then on the other side of the ground floor we have the nursery, which does education from toddlers right up to after schools as well. Moving up through the building up to the first floor, it's really split into administration hub for the Shankill women to actually carry out their work. And then there's the adult education to the right hand side. So that has your art therapy rooms, your home economic rooms, your IT facilities and your training suites. So it does all sort of the skills that you need for your GCSE level and beyond. And then up at the very top of the tower, we've got the Youth Empowerment Facility, which is a large multifunctional hall that can be used for events, can be used for exercise. And the main thing that we've done is made sure that all the spaces are as flexible as possible and that even the corridors work as hard as possible for chance meetings and interactions as well.
A lot of these women are coming in because they haven't been leaving the house. I mean, there's some women who wouldn't come into a room, and where now they'll walk into a room completely filled with strangers and just be able to speak and have conversations.
I had lost my daughter to an addiction. I'm not on my own out there that lost a child. There's a lot of parents out there, and we need to get that out to them and to say, come along here. Go along till the new centre, it's bigger, you know, it's going to grow bigger and there's a lot there for us.
I really can't wait till the new centre's opened and get involved more and helping out more. I think it'll be great, and if other people come on board, it'll help them too.
We are investing in the future. You know, Belfast is a fairly young city, and I think through these kind of projects where we're really, you know, empowering the local communities to actually look towards the future, to take sense of what the needs are, what is the needs within the local area, and it's through an asset like this that you're able then to start trying to address those needs, whether it's through tackling issues like isolation and loneliness, also giving people the space to be able to come in and actually plot out their own future, plot out their own pathway of where they want to go, and that's what this new centre is going to be able to do for this local area.
The making of this building from the very beginning has been an enormous journey, absolutely fascinating. I have actually learnt a lot, and the staff in the centre has learnt a lot as well, and but for them helping me out, getting on with their jobs while I was stuck in a room looking at maps and things like that. It's been fascinating, and it's just going to be like a phoenix rising out of a derelict site.